Trying to figure a Taurus man out isn't as complicated as it may seem. Most of them are very similar no matter what their moon sign may be. Here are some points that may help you to figure out what you may be dealing with if you have fallen victim to a Taurus charms. So, what Taurus men like in a woman? Number 1. Independent women. While he may be the type to be able to handle the homestead and be the breadwinner, he still loves having a partner who can do well on her own as well as to not rely on him. He will easily become stressed if his partner isn't pulling her own weight and everything falls on him. He also prefers a woman that is driven and wants to succeed in her own endeavors. If you have something you're passionate about in your life, he'll think it's great and it will attract him quite easily. Even if it's something he's not really into, he'll understand how much you love it and he'll love you for it. Number 2. Beautiful women. Beauty doesn't always mean dressed up with makeup. To him, beauty is also within. Trust me when I tell you, he does look at a woman from the inside out. His eye may be caught by looks, but he wants to see who you truly are. Different Taurus men crave different types of women. Some really like the nature-oriented girls that wear jeans, t-shirts and aren't afraid to get dirty outside. They typically wear little to no makeup and it's still a turn-on for him. Some Taurus men may like the higher maintenance types of women. Not financially, but the women that make sure every strand of hair is in place and have on dazzling makeup on. There are also some Taurus men that like the sophisticated type of woman who is career-minded and high-powered. There is something about a woman in a suit that really turns him on. There are different types of women that appeal to the Taurus appetite. Truly they like a variety and tend to not limit themselves. They're also very simple to please, which is nice. Number 3. Women that cook. It's true that the way to this man's heart is his stomach. He will no doubt try to choose someone who can cook really well and provide him with home-cooked meals for him after a hard day at work. Coming home to a beautiful woman serving him food is archaic, yes, but this is how he operates. He's a bit old-fashioned in that sense. He won't mind doing the dishes, but he'd love it even more if you offered to take care of it. He doesn't mind pulling his weight when it's necessary, which can include him also cooking something once in a blue moon to show you some respect for all that you do for him. There are plenty Taurus chefs that don't mind cooking for their woman, should their woman not be too blessed in the kitchen department. On that note, you cannot lump all Taurus men into the same category. Most Taurus men, though, really do enjoy a woman who is a bit of a domestic goddess first and foremost above whatever career they also are into. They want a woman who can bring home the bacon and fry it up too. What Taurus men dislike in a woman? Number 1. Clingy women. While a Taurus man can be a bit possessive and or controlling at times, he also really isn't much into women that are that way. It's contradictory, I know. However, that's how it is with him. He wants a woman who holds her own and doesn't need to be at his side 24/7. There are times when he will need some solitude or time with his friends without his woman. She should understand this. If he invites you to go along with him on an adventure and you turn him down, do not expect him to stay home with you just because you don't want to go. This will make him feel he's carrying a dark cloud over him. The last thing he wants to feel is guilt because he wanted to go do something without you every now and then. Allow him some free time. Number 2. Lazy women. Taurus is a very driven man. He wants to make sure things get done and done correctly. He will also want to keep learning as much as he can in order to better himself. He wants a woman who will do the same. If he feels you're lazy, he will figure that you just don't care about yourself or the relationship, which could cause him to back out or away entirely. While chilling out on the couch watching TV is sometimes okay, if you do it all the time, this will definitely appear as laziness and he just cannot hang with that. He will start spending more time away from the house and you. Number 3. Demanding women. The Taurus man naturally is one that is a caretaker of the people he loves. However, if you start placing demands on him or trying to tie him down in any way, he will back out or leave. This man will put up with quite a bit before he reaches his boiling point, but I assure you that this isn't what you want to happen. It takes a lot to piss him off, but once you do, you're going to pay for it. If you are the type that is demanding, he will not be able to put up with your behaviors for very long. He wants his equal, not a mother to tell him what to do. This is a strong man and he wants to be treated well. This is a man that will do a honey-do list, but only if you've given him the reasons why you need his help and ask him sweetly. If you hand him a list and tell him, get this done, he will throw the paper down and look at you with a dangerous look. If you've pissed him off, it's a good idea to back away and let him go cool off. Keeping him there when he is that angry is not a good thing. So try to taper off on demands and learn to ask kindly. There are much more do's and don'ts you should know about. Take a look at my free compatibility quiz in the description below, so that you can see is there a future for you too. If you like this video and find it helpful, please give it a like and also make sure to subscribe, ring the bell, so you get notified whenever I post new content, and follow me on Instagram for daily relationship tips. Trying to